Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
First down and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Cornhuskers looking to run some tempo here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throws a bullet to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
7th play of the drive coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot down. The Huskers line up with a 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to pull it down and run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play calling here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Snags the quick throw. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44. It's a 1st and 10 play.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they're dominating this game.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's got it inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Back in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. Defense showing blitz here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. Well, that time they were not going to let this speedy quarterback get away. They dropped him in the backfield.
Man, that is a major accomplishment to be able to get after him. We can see what he can do with his legs even on the previous play. Anytime you can corral him, you're just trying to keep him in the pocket, let alone have an opportunity to bring him down for a loss on a sack. Great job by the defense.
The shotgun running play call. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Direct snap to the back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the 2nd down play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Huskers. Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Looking to pass here. Catch made wide open way downfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. It was a foot race and he won it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds his man, has the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Or it's snapped to the back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
It's 3rd down for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. 4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. The Cornhuskers are going to keep this drive rolling. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Play action here on first down. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Well, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch, but the throw pulled him out of the field of play. Incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's Turner. They've got it, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. No huddle now for the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. 2nd down, going to throw it. That's caught. It's Turner. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
2nd down play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Breaking tackles. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. First down here for this offense. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
LSU has moved into the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The field goal is good. And with that, they regain the lead. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
This will be down just outside the opponent's 45. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Huskers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback operating an empty set. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's looking to scramble. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The linebacker shifting around now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. Will take the lead in the second half. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Going to try to use his legs here. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense now operating in empty. Looking to throw it on first down. Just trying to get rid of it. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he... that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. A serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on fourth and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
A completion makes it second down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. Touchdown Tigers. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
BHC is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Remember, last time, North Florida on 4th down, they got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw again. He's escaping the pocket now. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. It got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. And he's able to do that right here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. The Huskers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the 4th quarter.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. We go with a direct snap. Fights off a defender. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. No problem, knocks it right through. And we are all tied up here in the final stages. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. This one will be fair caught. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Gets the first and still running. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging it, because if you do connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Took contact on the throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead. But instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
Now they'll try to add on the PAT late in this game. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He's going to take off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Catch made on the left side. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.